Hello, hello. This is Central Strong with my talk show, The Talking Flock. And this episode, I will, be discussing our awesome wrestler known as Shawn Michaels. Okay, many people know who Shawn Michaels is. Many people. He's one of the most known, famous wrestlers of all time. He was wrestling since his debut his debut was October 10th of 1984. He retired on March 28th, 2010 with the last Ultimate Battle with The Undertaker. His last fight was with The Undertaker. And Shawn Michaels has many great moves. And one of his greatest moves, the greatest move he does have, is sweet chin music. The sweet chin music is when he kicks his opponent in the face, usually the chin, and he knocks them out with a super hard kick. And Shawn Michaels, he has done so many sweet chins music. He did it on John Cena. He did it on Chris Jericho. He did it on Psycho Sid. He did it to Bret Hart. He did it to many people, many great wrestlers. I believe so. He did it to The Rock and The Undertaker. And Shawn Michaels has wrestled in many federations. He has wrestled for American Wrestling Association, Central States Wrestling, and he also wrestled at, let me think. He wrestled at WWF, WWE, Texas All-Star Wrestling. So Shawn Michaels has been wrestling for many companies as well. He has won many awards. Numerous amount of awards. He won the AWA World Tag Team Championship twice. Central States Wrestling, he won a championship in that. He had the feud of the decade with Chris Jericho from 2000 to 2009. He was the most inspirational wrestler of the 2000 decade. He was the number one wrestler in 1996 and 1995. He was the number 10 wrestler in 2003. He's in the Hall of Fame. He won the WWF World Heavyweight Championship 3 times. He won the WWF Intercontinental Championship 3 times. WWF European Championship 1 time. He has won 2 Royal Rumbles, the Royal Rumble in 1995 and 1996. He has 15 Slammy Awards. 15. He won the Triple Crown Award, and he was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2011. And I want to say he was the babyface. He was an awesome babyface. He was a good, nice, kind wrestler. He was very loyal and very kind to his fans. He was a big babyface. He was known to be the good guy, really good guy. And he had many matches of the years. 2004, he had a match of the year with Chris Benoit and Triple H. Feud of the year in 2008 with Chris Jericho. Match of the year in The Undertaker in 2009 or WrestleMania XXV. I don't know what number that means, but it's WrestleMania Tag Team of the Year in 1989 with Marty Jannetty and as the Rockers. It's just he's very, very, very nice, He was known to be actually one of the most charming wrestlers in the business as well. His song basically about a nice looking guy. Many people looked at him as a young, nice, athletic individual. Even when he was old, most girls see him attractive. And he had a really slim physique. He was very lean, but he was very flexible. He was fast. He was stronger than what he looks. He was able to lift people up. Despite how small he was, he only weighed like 225 pounds. So he wasn't that big of a guy. But he was very, very, very good in shape. And he was very tough in the ring. And he never, ever backed out of a fight. He was never scared of any wrestler. He was always ready to fight anyone or any wrestler, no matter what size or height they were. He had heart like no other wrestler. Shawn Michaels is a legend. He will always seem and always be a legend, and he made wrestling better than what most wrestlers ever made it. So yeah, Shawn Michaels, he made many accomplishments. Very good wrestler. And if you guys don't know who he is, I definitely encourage you guys to watch him wrestle, especially back in the early 90s, in the late 90s when he was really doing good. And I encourage you guys to look at him if you love wrestling, because Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest of all times. Literally, he is a great wrestler that every fan should know about. With all being said, this is the episode of the Talking Flock. This is my 15th episode, and this is on Shawn Michaels, run by Central Strong. Thank you for listening.